You might be wondering if this year is the right time for you to buy a home. And while it might be the perfect time for some, it's not going to be a good time for everybody. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 reasons why you shouldn't buy a home this year and why waiting could actually work in your favor. And make sure you stick around for all 5 because they could save you from making a costly mistake. Buying a home is a major life decision, and there are a lot of benefits to being a homeowner, but there are also a lot of reasons not to buy a home. But before we get into 5 reasons why you shouldn't buy a home this year, I'm Tyrell Boake, a realtor in Kelowna, and on this channel, I help you navigate the real estate market and provide you with useful information so you can make informed decisions that make sense for you. If you're new around here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on future videos or future market updates. And if you'd like a guide on how to navigate your next home purchase or a guide on how to sell your home for the most amount of money, check out the links down in the description to download your free copies. The first reason you shouldn't buy a home this year is that you're not planning to stay in it for at least 3 to 5 years. Real estate's a long-term gain, and while it usually appreciates over time, there's just too much volatility in the short term. You don't want to end up having to sell at a loss or in a position where you owe more money than the home is worth if you have to sell it. Plus, don't forget the costs of moving, legal fees for doing the paperwork, and any potential taxes there might be on the sale of your property. And if you're in British Columbia, there's new anti-flipping taxes at the provincial level that will tax you on the profit that you make anytime in the first 2 years, and it can be as much as 20%. If you'd like more information on that new tax and what the exemptions are, I'll post a link to it down in the description. Reason number 2 you shouldn't buy a home this year is if you have an alternative housing arrangement that could be cheaper. For example, if you're living with family or you have somewhere that you live where your rent is really reasonable and it allows you to put more money away and save more money for a down payment, waiting might be a good idea. Staying put for another year or 2 could allow you to save more money toward your down payment, which could help you qualify for a larger mortgage or have lower monthly payments. And with interest rates potentially stabilizing, you might have more buying power in the future. Another reason you shouldn't buy a home this year? You like the flexibility of renting. Renting can be a smart option if you're not ready for the responsibilities of homeownership. It gives you the freedom to travel or to move to another city if a job opportunity comes up, and it does leave you with fewer financial burdens. No maintenance costs, no property taxes, and no concerns about having unexpected repairs that you have to make on the home. For many people, renting is a lifestyle choice that just makes sense. Reason number 4 you shouldn't buy a home this year is you're still convinced that the market's going to crash. If you're waiting for a massive drop in prices, that's okay. But here's a tip. Make sure you're basing your decision on credible research and not just rumors. Timing the market is tough, so make sure that waiting and your decision aligns with your long-term financial goals. And finally, the 5th reason you shouldn't buy a home this year, and this could be the most important, is that it's going to stretch you too thin financially. Owning a home is more than just a mortgage payment. There's property taxes, repairs, insurance, and maintenance, and all of those things can add up quickly. The last thing you want to become is house poor. If your finances aren't in a position where you feel comfortable being a homeowner, waiting another year is probably the right call for you. Here's the bottom line. Buying a home is a major financial decision, and taking your time to get it right is okay. There will always be opportunities in the real estate market, and waiting can sometimes position you to make a smarter, more confident move. But if these 5 reasons don't apply to you, or they're not really a big deal in your situation, this year could actually be a fantastic time for you to buy a home. Whether it's locking in a place for your family, building equity, or taking advantage of one of the many opportunities in the market, buying a home this year could set you up for long-term success. And remember, the best time to buy is when you're ready and when it aligns with your personal and financial goals. If you're still on the fence and you want to explore your options, hit the first link down in the description to book a call with me. I'd love to help you figure out what's right for your unique situation. And let me know down in the comments down below what's holding you back from buying a home this year. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.